The Brooklyn Nets finally picked a direction and made the decision to trade Mikal Bridges for tons of picks, which we'll talk about later. But we got to figure out how good that direction is. Because 3 years ago, they had KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. So how much better is this direction? Welcome to episode 3 of Contenders or Pretenders. Obviously, a big question is, what are the plans for the Brooklyn Nets? We'll have to find out. It's going to be a lot of losing. But just because you're tanking and you're losing on purpose doesn't mean we can't have some fun. So as we can see here, the Nets traded Mikal Bridges for a ton of picks. And I wrote down they have 16 first-round picks through 2031, which sounds like a long ways away, but that's the same distance as 2017. So let's calm down. That's crazy, huh? But the big part is this year, 2025 draft, they have, first of all, they got 2 second-round picks. They got 4 first-round picks. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You can read this and check it out. 4 first-round picks in a draft that is way better than last year's. It's not even close. Cooper Flagg, AJ Dybantsa, Dylan Harper. There's so many guys. So I got it written down here. We got 4 first-round picks in 2025. 2 seconds. 1 first-round pick in 26. 2 in 27. 3 in 28. 3 in 29. 1 in 30. And 2 in 31. Like, that's a lot of picks, dude. So I think they made a good decision in getting rid of Mikal. Getting a ton of first-round picks for a guy like that. Where, don't get me wrong, he's good. He's a very good player. But the amount of picks they got for him is crazy. Do I think they could have traded some assets and gotten some better players to bring into Brooklyn to play alongside Mikal? Yes. But the East is a lot stronger than it was a couple years ago. You got, just to name a few guys. Celtics, Bucks, Knicks, Pacers, Sixers, Heat, Magic, Cavs. Like, that's 8 teams already. So, do you really want... Is now the time to buy in? Probably not. I think that they just got rid of their guy. Let's wait a couple years. Let's get Cooper Flagg. Let's get all these guys, right? And then let's wait a couple years, and then we'll be good when all these other teams... Giannis is getting a little bit older, right? Maybe the Celtics don't do as well for a long time. Paul George and the Sixers and Embiid, maybe they don't do as well. Jimmy Butler won't be a threat in 3 years, right? There's a lot of other teams. There's like the Magic who are young, Pacers who are young, the Knicks are pretty young. That's a lot better to deal with later than right now. If you're the Brooklyn Nets, I think they made the right move. And they still have some fun what-ifs. On their roster, they got Dennis Smith Jr., Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons. So if Ben Simmons is healthy, what does that look like? That would be a lot of fun. That's a lot to look forward to. If he's healthy, he's his own team. He's got a bunch of young guys around him. Not a lot of pressure. They're still going to lose games, but get Ben Simmons to back who he was before. Also, nothing is stopping them from trading at the trade deadline either. You got guys like Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, Dennis Schroeder. They have a lot of pieces to move, and teams want those guys. Cam Johnson is a young wing defender. Dorian Finney-Smith, athletic wing defender. Nick Claxton, young big who can run the floor and catch lobs, which we saw from the finals is important for guys like Derek Lively. Then just a vet like Dennis Schroeder, who could get bought out, and we'll see if he moves around if an older team wants him. He's all yours, right? Just give us 1 pick. We'll have 17 until 2031, right? That's crazy. I think it'll be a great year for low expectations, high reward, and a lot of Cam Thomas 3-pointers, hopefully. Hopefully they can just let him go and just say, hey, bud, just go do your thing. Just go chuck up shots. That's literally what, you're not going to win games, so might as well just try and develop your players. It might only even need to take 1 year. Needless to say, I like where the Brooklyn Nets are headed. I think it's a smart move. I'm excited. They got a lot of young pieces that I like, and they could get a lot of young pieces that I like in the future. However, according to DraftKings, their finals odds are 100,000. According to DraftKings, though, their finals odds are plus 100,000 to win the East. They're plus 60,000 to win the Atlantic Conference, or to win the Atlantic Division. To win the Atlantic Division, it's plus 60,000. So, needless to say, we are all kind of on the same page in the fact that the Brooklyn Nets aren't doing jack squat this year. Obviously, we have to wait for the lottery, but 4 first-round picks in this draft is a great way to get set up. Once again, guys like Cooper Flagg, AJ Dybantsa, Dylan Harper, Nolan Traore, who's a good point guard out of France. That's my guy right there, right? So we're going to have to look for mock drafts. Keep your eye out for that. Maybe I'll do one and I'll kind of reference this video. Obviously, since this is a Contenders or Pretenders series, these guys are pretenders. They're contending for something later, but in 2024-25, they are pretending. They're going to be like, hey, we're going to pretend to win because we don't want to get fined again by the league. So, Cam Thomas, go do your thing. Let's be competitive. But we want to lose games because we have 4 first-round picks, and that can do a lot of damage in the years to come. I would love to see Cooper Flagg on this team. Like, overall, I would love to see Cooper Flagg on the Brooklyn Nets more than any other team. I think that'd be awesome. Overall, though, they picked a direction. They're going to go with it. It'll pay off later, and I'm a big fan. Not contenders right now, but they are contending later. They're contending later. Anyways, that's all I got for today. I really am excited to see. I love watching our draft picks play out. So we got 4 this year. I keep saying that. 4 this year. Next couple years, we got a lot to look forward to with the draft. And I'd be like, oh, who are the Nets getting? Who are the Nets getting? Can they make more? Can they trade more guys to trade line to get more picks? Are they going to become the Thunder of the East? How do we know? Let's find out. Maybe Cam Thomas becomes Shea. Who knows? Got a lot to look forward to. Anyways, that's all I got. We out.